of all, this is a wonderful turnout. Forget the rain. This is a great turnout of Strathcona and friends and allies. It's good to see so many folks from over the years, in fact decades. We're talking about real history here, so I'm very, very happy to be here today. And you know, I was thinking, listening to Shirley, there was that old adage, you can't fight City Hall. Well, it began in this neighborhood to turn that around and to show that you could fight City Hall. And it's interesting to hear these historical terms like urban renewal. You know, the idea that urban renewal was actually demolishing a whole neighborhood and a community and a history. And I think what happened in Strathcona, you know, was a very common thing that happened throughout North America, where inner city neighborhoods were wiped out in the name of urban renewal. And so the struggle that took place in this community was very, very important. And as Shirley said, not just, and as James said, not just in this community in Vancouver, but right across the country. And it was a campaign, it was a community struggle that resonated across the community. And I know in places like Toronto, for example, where neighborhoods there kind of rose up and fought the Spadina Freeway, for those of you who have a Toronto connection. So there's a lot of incredible history here. Now, just a little bit after SPOTA started in 1968, across Hastings Street on the other side was, of course, another big struggle taking place with a new residents association like SPOTA, which was the Downtown Eastside Residents Association. And really the same issue. It was about fighting for community. It was fighting about preserving history in a place that people called home. And that was, you know, from about 1972 on. And I remember when I started working in the Downtown East Side, well, it was still called Skid Road then, we were very aware of what was happening in Strathcona. And although in many ways Hastings Street was always a big barrier, the two neighborhoods did work together, and they had many common struggles that took place in terms of trying to preserve affordable housing, stop demolitions, get park space, green space, and recognize that, you know, we're right close to downtown and it becomes very expensive real estate. So I think it's just fabulous that we're here today to remember and honor the work of Mary and Walter and Bessie and so many others, Jonathan Lau, who I remember when he was at the Strathcona Community Center just a little bit later. The people who were the pioneers in this neighborhood and brought people together. And now we think of Strathcona as a really stable community. But it wasn't so. It was made stable by the people who live here and fighting great forces. And it's wonderful to be here with former city councillors, of which I'm one, and Marguerite Ford, May Brown, Darlene Mazzari, and even crusty old Harry Rankin, who could always put up a fight. So, you know, it's important to remember our history, but also to remember where it brings us today. And so one thing that I reflect on is that this Strathcona community in 2012 still has issues and battles that it's taking on. You know, as the city is thinking or removing the viaduct, and we look about what's going to happen to road systems, there are still issues that residents here are very organized about in terms of maintaining green space, maintaining community gardens, maintaining affordability. And so these are still issues that face Strathcona and many other inner city neighborhoods today. So let's remember our history, learn from our pioneers, and honor their work by carrying it forward to make sure that this community and its grand history as a place where immigrants in this city felt welcomed and came to make Vancouver their home. So let's remember that history, but let's also commit ourselves today to make sure that this community actually does survive. There's many amazing activists in Strathcona today who are carrying on that work. So I'm very happy to be here as we unveil this plaque in front of this very amazing house where all of this activity took place, and to know that Strathcona will continue with this very good work and for generations to come to be a great place to live in our city. Thank you very much.